Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show on this Monday, January the 9th, 2023. Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad to have you guys here. Now, we're going to get right in there. We're going to take a look at what's going on in the world, and we're going to take a look at something really interesting that's happening in Brazil. To me, it's almost like deja vu or something. Anyway, and you'll see why in a second. Let me just start the charts right here. Take a look. There we go. Brazil, the Congress, vows to punish supporters of Bolsonaro after riot. So these supporters of Bolsonaro, they wear yellow costumes, yellow shirts or whatever. And they are storming the capital area of Brazil there. And it says supporters of the ousted far-right leader also stormed the Supreme Court and surrounded the presidential palace. It says, but police regained control of the buildings in the capital of Brazil on Sunday after hours of clashes. It says that the police said 300 people have been arrested and officials have vowed to track down the others involved. The Justice Minister, Flavio Dino, said the government is seeking the information on the terrorist attacks, so they're labeling them terrorist attacks. It says on Monday morning, heavily armed officers in the city gathered outside the camp of Mr. Bolsonaro's supporters, one of a number that have been set up outside the army barracks around the country since October's election. So evidently they're contesting something to do with the elections there in Brazil. I'm just not exactly sure, but it just reminds me, no guys, this is not the Capitol riot of January 6th or whatever. This is not this. This is in Brazil. This is what's interesting is there's similarities here to me of Brazil. Do you know Brazil is very similar to the United States in the respect it's got nearly the similar land mass to the United States, and it has a tremendously large population. It's a big country, and it is an American country. You say, well, what do you mean by that? Well, there's North America and there's South America, and Canada is part of North America. The United States is part of North America. Mexico is moving down towards Central America, but it's all America. You got Central America, and then you have South America. And in South America, Brazil is the big country in South America. It's similar to the United States in North America. But they're all the Americas. This side of the world is the Americas. North America, South America, and Central America. Anyway, okay, it seems simple. And you guys say, hey, Glenn, you don't need to tell us that. We know that already. But you don't be surprised how many people in my audience, I'm telling them something new. They knew it, but they didn't know it. They know it, but they don't know it at the same time. It does not this realization that it's all America. All the way from the tip of all the way down in the southern hemisphere, all the way up to the northern tip in Canada, way past up past 50, way past the snow boundary into the far Arctic North. It's a big place, America, and I like to think that American people are all united, actually, but I know they're not. I know there are a lot of different countries in America, but what strikes me is the similarity here between what happened in America and between what happened in South America, North America and South America. It really is strange. I just think it's strange. Anyway, let's move on to what's going on in the silver market today. At $23.85, it's up 3 cents for silver. Let me refresh the page, see which direction it's going. Yeah, 3 cents up, $23.85. I gotta expand this chart out a little bit if I want to get my gold chart. And then I'll take it back. There we go. Gold is at $18.73. It's up $8.10. So gold's up a little bit higher than silver on the day so far. Let's take a look at cryptos. What we're seeing is first move we've really seen in Bitcoin in a little while now. It's come out of the 1600s. And it's at 17,271. So it's finally popped up above the 1600s. Ethereum's at 1326. You know, this might be a little bit of a bullish signal for the markets, to tell you the truth. Will you see Bitcoin going up? It might be like a canary in a coal mine or a signal. You know, we're going to see later that the Fed is going to change direction. Probably, I'm thinking before summer's out, and we're going to be back to quantitative easing again. Because, take a look at this article here. The Fed is like, they're like, just have a recession. Just have it already. Let's have a recession. Let's do this. Because they're very confident they can open the spigot of money again and turn the economy back and anytime they want. So I think they're probably right about that, the Fed. I think they can turn it back on again when they want to. But it's going to take a downturn first. And that downturn's directly in front of us, you know, because it's a delayed reaction. So what they did back months ago when they were raising rates, 75 basis points and then now 75 basis points and so on, that reaction from that's going to come in our future. We didn't see the reaction in our past. So let's move on here. We're talking about crypto. Now we're into the Dow Jones today, which is up 216 points on the day. 223 now at 33,853. And let's take a look now at the S&P 500, which is up 44 points at 39,039. Well, that's easy to remember, 39.39. Anyway, let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil is $76.30. It's up $2.53 on the day, or 3.43%. That's quite a big drop, quite a big drive up for crude. Almost $2.50 on the day. Bonds and rates. Treasury yields are really mixed today, but the long end is well, the U.S. 10-year is down a half a basis point at 3.56. And the U.S. 30 year is at 3.7, and it's up 1.7 basis points. So, there we have it. That's your markets for today. I'm going to tell you guys what, I was checking into this war situation over in Ukraine, right? What's going on over there right now. And basically, Russia is starting to think like we're really at war with NATO. This is the way they're starting to think in Russia. It doesn't mean it's necessarily true. NATO has not had boots on the ground or any sort of direct involvement. They've not had that yet. But the amount of high-tech weaponry that they're sending into Ukraine is absolutely astounding. And it's what's been holding the Russians back from a victory. But the Russians are going all in. They're starting to put all their chips on the table. Full-scale mobilization. I've heard 500,000 troops coming in. So this is going to turn into a big bloody war. Probably this spring, and we're going to have to watch and see what happens from it. Thank you guys for watching my show. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye bye.